BC assessments usually do not correctly represent your property value.
Own your life.
In this episode, I will articulate what a BC assessment is and how to figure out the true value of your home. I'm Jessi Johnson, guiding you with 18 years of experience as a mortgage broker and realtor. First off, BC assessments are expired calculations. They are calculated based on July 1st of the previous year, so they can be upwards of an entire year outdated. A lot can happen in a short period of time when it comes to real estate property values, especially in Greater Vancouver. You might be thinking, if I can't trust BC assessment correctly to assess the value of my property, how can I figure this out? There are two solid methods. Number one, hire a local, professional, licensed property appraiser. Number two, seek the guidance of a local expert realtor. The appraiser will cost you $300 to $500 depending on the size of your property on average, but you would generally only use this when it comes to getting a mortgage. If you live in Greater Vancouver, just call me. I will help you figure this out. Factors that affect your assessed value are location of the property, type of home, square footage of the interior and exterior of the home, original age of the home, renovations claimed through permits, the number of bathrooms, bedrooms, and if it has, for example, a basement suite, improvements relative to the area where the property is located, and proximity to a busy street, for example. If renovations are completed but permits were not obtained for everything, the government has no idea you've increased the value of your home. So, this won't reflect on your government assessment. As a potential seller, it's important to realize that most home buyers will look at the BC assessed price, even when it usually doesn't reflect the correct market value, and they will try to use it as a negotiation tactic. While I have your attention, please like this video and help me with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Do I use BC assessments in my CMAs? First off, CMA is the acronym for comparative market analysis. This is the fancy realtor lingo for the process in which we use to assess the value of a property based on recent comparable sales. I do not include BC assessments at all in the property value equation, but I do reference it in my report. Never assume your home is worth more or less than a BC assessment. It's a moving target. Did you know? If you feel your assessment is too low, you can argue that. I had a listing where the government incorrectly assessed the value of a property by hundreds of thousands of dollars. This hurt the listing because it was a brand new house and the buyers were very hesitant with the list price being substantially above the BC assessment. I was able to help the seller argue the true value of his newly built home, and together we corrected the assessed value. You can also argue your assessed value if you feel it's too high. This is important if you're planning on staying at the property for a long period of time because your annual property taxes are based on the BC assessed value. A small group of people are responsible for calculating the values of a ridiculous amount of properties. So, in their defense, how good can they possibly be with such a limited time frame? So why are BC assessments so far off sometimes? The BC assessment appraiser, they're not going to physically visit the property prior to assessment. Also, the BC assessment does not take into consideration the current market conditions like inventory levels or whether it's a buyer's or seller's market. At the end of the day, if you're curious, just call me. Pick up the phone, I'm happy to help, or call your local favorite realtor. That is literally what we're here for. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like this one too. Once again, I'm Jessi Johnson, your guide with over 18 years of expertise as a mortgage broker and realtor. Grab a copy of my best-selling book, Rockstar Real Estate Investing, for more in-depth knowledge. The link to purchase my book on Amazon is posted below in the description. Thanks for your time. Remember to own your life. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Even when it doesn't usually correct... Fuck, what the hell? Why can't I do this one? As a potential seller, it's important to realize that most home buyers will look at the assessed BC assessed. A lot can happen in a short period of time when it comes to real estate, especially in the will look at the assessed price even when it doesn't necessarily reflect. Fuck me.